Sorry about that. What up, though, guys? It's Kush Coffee and Games, back with the next episode of Elite Dangerous. Let me just check my mic level. Alright. So, Elite Dangerous was not really officially canceled last night. YouTube had a bit of a shit. And I'll explain that while we head over to New Sing so that we can do some more grinding. So, I intended to do some material grinding yesterday, and at about, I don't know, 40 minutes in or something like that, my video just decided to take a shit, stopped. But it didn't just, like, stop, my system crashed. You know when it, like, bricks up, and then you get the blue screen, and then it brings you back, it gives you that big system error thing. It wasn't a game error, it was a system error. So I went, alright, whatever, it happens quite frequently on my system, unfortunately. I do, my best to try and keep it maintained, but it's played a lot of games, and it's been through a lot of hours of abuse. Now, the weird things that kind of piled up. One, every time I tried to broadcast after that all night last night, it kept popping up and saying, could not, not like an error, but it just said basically cannot broadcast right now. What up, though, Annabeth, and welcome back to the stream, 07. And, yeah, so after that, I was like, okay, well, what the fuck, why can't I stream? It's not giving me an error code like it did before, and I managed to fix that, but it was just saying that it was unable to stream. Fine, whatever. Go check on YouTube's side. YouTube, when I got to my homepage, said that I was still streaming. Okay, not that strange. Happens well, actually, it happens quite frequently when I've just ended a stream. YouTube still thinks I'm streaming. It says that I was doing good on that and blah, blah, blah. Also, since you're back, Annabeth, did it just, like, say that I was live streaming for fucking hours or some shit like that and show you a black screen? Because that's what happened to my buddy DJ at one point in time. He still managed to start up a second stream, but his first stream was still technically going, and it was playing just a black screen. But yeah, I wasn't able to start up a new stream, and the video kept popping up on my home screen, just like my front page, as I was still streaming. And then when I went to my page, the video was gone entirely. It wasn't in my video manager as if it was processing. It wasn't on my front page for my actual YouTube channel. And then all of a sudden this morning at about 7:38ish, it popped up into my video manager when I went to check it and to see if everything was still there, and then I did a quick, like, 10-second stream just to see if I could, and everything worked. But at that point in time, I was already pretty tired, and I didn't know how many of you guys would still be on, so I just kind of opted to leave it as it was. But yeah, it was a very, very strange night for the streams and for, like, my videos and shit like that. And the fact that the 30-minute video got 80-something views on it. What the fuck? Okay, well, that's not bad. That's tolerable. Holy fuck, I thought it happened again. I was like, wow, are you kidding me right now? Is this really gonna be a thing? God, don't crash my game. Oh, don't be like that. Come on. Work with me. Oh, fuck. But yeah, very, very strange happenings. On the bright side, the fire shit in my province has started to settle down a bit, but we're up to, like, well, I won't give you the exact number because I can't remember what it is, but it's over 350,000 hectares worth of wildfire burn. So it's been a pretty intense fire season already, and it isn't quite over yet. We've had a break. It's been like a low pressure system come in, but it's going to go back into the 20s again soon. And stay like that again for a while. Objects. Also, Annabeth, I I will probably do a Hitman stream in the morning, but I can't guarantee that one. Pendle Pants is supposed to be on tonight. He actually should be on pretty soon, but he was up for like 20 hours or something last night by the time he actually went to bed. So he'll be on probably tonight in a couple hours, but he wants to do the Rom Ta mission, and I'm not doing it again, but I'm gonna, you know, try and walk him through where I fucked up and where I had issues so that he doesn't make the same mistakes and take like an extra hour or two that he doesn't need to fucking deal with it. But that means that at the end of this week, he's probably going to have more money in his pocket than I will. Especially considering I'm going to be bullshitting with you guys tonight and grinding as much as I can away at this fucking Fed rank. Because when it comes right down to it, I want materials, I want to be able to do some fucking, some engineering, but A, I can get a lot of the materials that I need just from doing these data delivery missions. B, there's a lot of different missions for these factions. C, I will be technically grinding. I will be grinding as much as I can for the Federation over the Empire, but the Empire was giving me way more missions when I was over here before, so. But even then, like, we're gonna be grinding rank for both superpowers. And I'm actually, looking at it here, 32% to rank 6. I did break rank 5 yesterday. And yeah, I did pretty much everything I could last night to try and fix what happened, but, no luck. Was not pleasant.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh. Well, a bit toasty. Well, I mean, granted, I pretty much have to cook it at least once every night. Although, I'm not going to do it intentionally, because I'll just do it by accident. That's just me. That'll be like the fucking night of all nights. The night that I don't cook my ship while I'm, you know, hyperspacing around and shit like that will be a very strange one. What up, No Caster-kun? Welcome back to the stream, and an 07 to ya. And yeah, as much as I don't like to do a lot of the, like, hardcore grinding on screen, I figured it's been quite a while since we've done, like, a real grindy mission. Granted, the Rom Ta mission was pretty fucking grindy and shit like that, but that was a while ago, and before that, I think the main hardcore grindy mission was the last one where we just kind of sat down and had a good bullshit fest while we did the Altair HIP 80364 runs. So, yeah. But I want a fucking vet. I want a vet bad. I want a vet real bad. And this is pretty much the only way to do it. Like, I have looked around for all types of exploits and fucking bullshit. And, oh, yeah. Exactly. And I certainly don't like to do a whole lot of the grindy episodes because it can get boring even with the chats, but better to have the chats every once in a while and connect with all of you again. And hello, big fat cat. I know. Come on then. There you go. Have yourself a nap on the top of the chair, why don't you? Plus, I gotta say, like, I find that Cios and Sothis was giving me more data delivery missions, but there are, sorry about that, there's more missions in general over here from what I can tell.
Drive charging.
I was also kind of considering that I might bring over the Type 7, just kind of have it called over here. Because A, it really shouldn't cost me... Oh, I can't do it with the Type 7. Son of a bitch. I'd have to buy a Type 6. Fuck. Why has the Type 7 gotta be a large landing pad only? Fair enough. Well, I mean, the nice thing about New Sing is I can technically farm both ranks. And actually, from what I was doing over there, too, I tried to deny a lot of the Empire missions over the Federation so that I always had room for them and shit, but the Empire, at least on my game, is offering a fuck ton of missions over there. I could probably get the cutter faster than I could get the Corvette just over here, and there's, 2 Federation guys at every station instead of 1. But I will say, the other thing that I kind of like about New Sing so far over Seos and Sothis is that you get a lot of different shit. Great. Getting to 6, well, yeah, and I mean, to be fair, you're right. Getting to 6 really wasn't that hard, and I totally saw it coming that it was going to get fucking worse. Oof. Were you at New Sing, or were you at Seos Sothis? Like, how are you grinding, or were you just, like, focused? Because, I mean, I'll put the grind time in. If anything, that was something that I was a little bit concerned about, and I knew that I knew the ranking slows down exponentially as you get up there. But I was kind of concerned that I wouldn't have the money, like, looking at my bankroll, I've got 90 million right now. I was actually thinking that I might potentially have to do Ramtah's mission, something. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I was concerned I might have to go do a Ramtah base mission again, just, like, try to find the much quicker route, and then, get it done in, like, 4 to 6 hours instead of, like, 12 hours this time, so that I could, well, not only buy it, but upgrade it a bit. I guess not even really upgrade it, because a lot of what I've got is going to be going from the Conda straight to the Vet. Donation data transfers. Brutal. Yeah, I gotta say, like, I've been able to stack quite a few missions on this one so far. 5 Empire mission givers. Holy fuck. Well, I mean, it was a while ago when you ground. Maybe they've changed it since the PlayStation came out, like, or, like, the PlayStation version came out. Maybe they just, like, they cut the grind down a little bit. A guy can have hopes, because, yeah, that's gonna suck dick. Well, that's definitely a difference between us then, because stacking has most certainly been working for me. Nahavtis? What is that one? Is in the last week. I'm not sure what the Navatis or whatever is. Unless it's got something to do with the Thorgold. On Bay 3. Huh. Interesting. Interesting indeed. I don't actually see any, like, arrows or anything on the smaller stations. The bigger stations, they have, like, arrows to point you in the right direction, or at least the decahedron ones. Oh. Fair enough. Shit.
Lighting gear deployed.
Well, maybe they just like PlayStation more, you know? Maybe they're gonna be nicer to us. Like I said, don't crush my dreams, man. Let a guy hope. Let a guy dream. But honestly, that wouldn't surprise me hugely either because, as I've said, granted, like, it's like region preference. I'm sure there's other people on the PlayStation who already have a Corvette, but I will probably be the first person in my region to have a Corvette, and I know that I would, well, I don't know, but I am 99% sure that in Pendle Pants' like region, in his Australian locked region or whatever, Australian preferred region, if I go into like Pendle Pants' game essentially, wing up with him and hop into his servers, like I have been, and I've got a Corvette, I'm gonna be the only motherfucker there with one. Cause like, yeah, I've seen I think one person in his entire server in like hours of playing on his end that has actually had an anaconda. Everybody else is rocking like pythons, maybe a fertilance, but like lower tiered shit than even that. Pythons are pretty rare. Ah, that fucking blows. Yeah, see, like, I've actually had pretty good luck with the mission givers in the sense that, like, I'll take some jobs. Ooh, both of them. Take all three of these, thanks. I do kind of need to put more storage capacity on this thing, I think, though. Anyways, yeah, like, when I hop out and then I hop back in, a lot of the times, there's more shit ready. And yeah, this guy just constantly is giving me tons of fucking shit to go to the coal one. Yeah, boom, boom. I mean, I may as well take it. Anyways, yeah, if I like go into here and then go passenger lounge. Not that I can even take a passenger right now, which is kind of unfortunate. Well, I don't know. Do these guys go like a long ways away. That was something that I was doing at Cios and Sothis that was also helping to accelerate the shit out of my grinding and shit for my level, was picking up passengers. Because they all want to go to Sirius Atmospherics, and that's very close to the Sirius base anyways, so yeah, if you got a large ship, I think it's worthwhile just for the money that you also make. But I'm still gonna try and work my way up with these other guys other ways. Like this one, holy fuck, 12? Damn, if only they were all going to the same spot and it was close by. Ugh. Makes so much motherfucking money. Unavailable. You don't have ammo. You don't get to restock. I'm quickly going to go in and change my livery color on my SRV, though, because if we're going to do planet scans and we're going to be hopping out in the SRV, we're going to look like a little badass while doing it, you know? And then we'll check the station again for more missions, because it'll probably refresh. Although, Caster, I will say, there's been some people talking about how they might have changed it to be more based on time than actually board hopping. From what I've read while I was doing my damnedest to try and shorten this grind. Oh yes, liveries. So that's what I was doing. The Scarab. Paint job. Weapon detailing. Pulse red. Thank you. And purple for the beams. Bam. Also, no, I don't have a paint job for it, but Engine color green? Yeah, let's go red for a while. Try out the red. See how she looks on this bitch. Alright, mission board. Ba-da-dum! Well, I mean, they're not going to the places that I want, but it did refresh the mission list a bit. Oh well. That's also part of why I'm doing it here, because honestly, this way, if I do it this way, I'm not board hopping, and if I'm not board hopping, I run much less of a risk of crashing the game. It does help that there's 3 stations, so no matter where I go, I'm gonna have new shit to fucking do, right? So, because of that issue, I'm finding yeah. Conda could use more upgrades as well, I take it? Alright, so we're going to Cabrera's Claim. Cabrera's Claim! This is our next stop. The one thing I don't like about this system is the amount of travel time that you end up doing. Like, you get a decent amount of missions, and you get a decent amount of rank and money and shit like that, like... But this one's kind of like the mid-grind. Cios and Sothis, if you get lucky and they have tons of boom data missions, you can fucking stack for days. And it's one jump and one station's kind of a shitbag, well, not a shitbag distance, but, you know, it's further away and the other one's closer. But, other than that, you win out on a lot of different things. That little system of things. Damn, that actually looks pretty fucking cool from here, I'm not gonna lie. Fair enough. I feel like a gunship missile craft is, like, I don't know, it seems to me like if you don't have a wing, some of the weapons you don't really have an opportunity to use as much. Like, if you, granted, I mean, you kind of have a wing with Craig, but if you and Craig, like, if one of you guys goes hardcore to the beam section and you're just frying shields, and then the other person waits for the shields to go down and just unloads with the missiles, I could see that being a much more effective strategy, but yeah, I mean, it's cool that it pushes you into that sort of a thing, but if you don't got a good wingmate where you can have that versatility, which is what I'm kind of trying to turn Pendlepants into, then you lose that versatility of being able to swap out your weapons for a lot of different things. I mean, you can still make a missile gunboat viable, but it's going to be a lot more viable if you have someone there to help you fuck up the shields first. I guess depending on what craft you're using as well, though, you also have the option of a fighter bay and then just having, you know, either a crewmate or an AI go out and start shredding the shields with beams as well. Yeah, no, that would not be a half-bad idea. Marty, I believe, was the one who was mentioning it yesterday, but he said that, like, he recommended, at least for the Conda, using the ultra hardpoint, the biggest hardpoint as your beam weapon, and then having, you know, I think 2 pulses on the small ones and the rest multis or something like that. Rapid fire pulses on the 2 small hardpoints. I'd have to, like, go back and look at the conversation we were having now that I can, but, yeah, no. There's definitely some options that way. And the corrosive would be awesome. I don't know exactly where the hard points are on the gunship, though. I imagine that makes a big effect on where you want shit. Is the gunship the even, like, more military FDL? I know how the Federation likes to just kind of roast everything with military power.
Lakon, Kilo Uniform Sierra. We've set aside a landing pad for you, Commander. It's good to have you. Okay, Commander. Your assigned landing pad is number 07. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, no, I know, but, because I know that they're, like, the Federation just kind of likes to have military firepower as their staple. I was just curious if it, like, how it stacks up to the FDL. Is it essentially in the same class as the FDL, but more militarized? 7 hard points. Yeah, I haven't really played with the Federal ships other than the Corvette and the Coriolis.
Solid contact.
I probably should go and, like, build all just different types of ships so I have a better understanding of how they can be outfitted and, you know, what kind of effect they're gonna have and shit like that. Certainly isn't the most terrible idea I've ever had. Oh, not that one. Except... See, this part kind of bugs me, though, right now. Not every time, but most of the time that I come here, like, this is one of the big selling points, is you've got 2 Federation people, and he's not here. Very, very frequently, I don't have my second Federation guy. And then it's, like, 3 missions for these guys, and, like, 12 for these guys. And these guys always have missions going, like, always the right missions going in the right direction. It's kind of shitty that way. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, fuck. No, it's not gonna help. What do you got for me? Nothing. No updates. That's fine. Cartographics, though, we could sell to you. Huh. Speaking of which, Annabeth, how is your elite coming along? What are you flying nowadays? Hey, I'll redeem the intel packages, why not? Fair enough. So it can take more of a beating. See, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of it can take more of a beating when the hulls go down. It's, yeah. Speaking of which, when we do actually hop back into the Conda, I have equipped a huge amount of hull and module defense because I was winging it with fucking Commander Pendlepants, and he accidentally shot a Systems Alliance member, and then, like, he was the only one that got the bounty, but everybody started shooting at me instead of him, because I was the bigger threat. So I ended up having to run from 3 Condas and a Python, and I got out with about 15% hulls. So I made sure this time that when I come back into this shit and, like, start doing more combat, I'm gonna have double the hulls, so at the worst I should be at 30% hulls, theoretically, and I won't have... Actually, I should be at more than that, because I won't have to repair, because it should kill 3 module defense things beforehand. But I do also have to remember to swap over my most vital modules to escape over to priority 2, so they don't take the most damage when being shot at. Taking module damage. Mission board. Anything new? Boom Datey. Yeah, you're a fucking asshole. Nothing new. That's fine, though. We're gonna grind till we get a fucking set.
Ship detach complete. Clear to ascend.
Incoming mission critical message. Landing gear retracted. Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
There we go.
Drive charging. Ready to engage.
Yeah, don't even worry about the heat. Oh, hey, there we go. Standard episode of Kush Coffee and Games where I fry the ship. And the bacon on the hull. May as well just wait until I'm like full out of orbit. I hate this like super slow 3 kilometers a second. Oh, I guess it would help if I accelerated. There we go. 17. I want to be at least over 200. Fuck you, gravity well. Damn though, 500 hull stock is pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Incoming mission critical message.
Fair enough. That's, yeah, I mean, takes a while. Also, speaking of which, I mean, I'm probably still in the top 75, or the top 25? Probably. I am! Good times. And we are halfway through Tier 7, so that's fucking sweet. How am I doing on this one? Am I still at the top 50? Top 50? Top 50? Top 50, alright. Well, that's still well enough. That one's still gonna take a while anyways. I wouldn't be hugely surprised if this one doesn't make it to the end. Because there is only a little over 2 days left out of 5, so... yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of really depends on how fast we can slam through this one. I've noticed that if this one gets finished quick enough is kind of when this one actually does get its shit just kicked into overdrive. Oh, that... yeah, you're probably going to want to try and get in as soon as you can, man. If you want to actually get into it. Because halfway, well, third of the way through Tier 7... probably only be like, well, I mean, fuck, from my experience, I'd probably only be like another day. PAs without spending backup money. Fair enough, yeah. New Sing 3B. Come on down to Party Town. Aha! Isn't that a bitch? Is she playing a game or is she watching something on Netflix? Well, is that with the 15% discount or is that just like stock price? And all in all, that's still not too bad. Oh. Fair enough. I actually kind of like that game. I know it got a lot of, like, flack and shit like that, and granted, I didn't play it when it had its major issues. I got it a couple months afterwards, after, like, the main patches and shit came out. But yeah, I really didn't mind that game, and I still, at some point in time, need to re-download it. Fair enough. Yeah. But I still need to re-download that eventually and complete my Dick Rider Season 2 campaign. I made a female character and called her Dick Rider, and just kind of made her a cunt to everybody, because, you know, Daddy named her Dick Rider. She has a reason to be a bitch.
Orbital flight engaged.
Brakes! Space brakes! Space brakes! Gotta love the motherfucking space brakes. I went with PB personally, but you know, to each their own. I found that, see, that was kind of the weird thing too, and I'm really glad that other people caught on it. But I totally thought Cora was like a lesbo, and it turns out that she's like not down for the chick at all. But like, my male character, she was such a stuck-up fucking bitchy cunt to my male character. My female character, she's so much nicer and just like bro status and shit. I was laughing my ass off, and then yeah, it got spoiled for me that you can't actually romance her as a female. Holy fuck, this planet is trying to kill me. Okay, there we go. Woo! But yeah, I found the PB one was pretty wicked. Also the fact that, I mean, you don't get a sex scene out of it, but your character gets laid by PB in the fucking, the emergency escape fucking thing, which was just like, holy fucking not, that's not sketchy at all. I gotta say, these things kind of handle like helicopters when you're on the planet. God damn it. Overshot it again. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Witcher 3 is an amazing game. I've actually been considering going back and playing that, but if I did, I'd have to redo the entire game. Because at this point in time, yeah, I just, like, I don't have my save on this profile, and I don't want to go play it on my other one. But I do still have DLC that I want to do for that. I never did the Blood and Wine. I had the season pass, but yeah, it came out after, and I just never got around to it. Oh, that looks so cool when it unfolds. Hell yeah for the red. Yeah. Let's check out this sexy bitch. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, no, I'm liking that. That's a good view. It's a good look. Also. This way. That's well, I could see your point on that one as well. Just like, I mean, don't get me wrong, Witcher 3 is an excellent storyline, but it is a linear storyline. Like, there's no, you can't do things differently. Oh. Well, that was a good way to fuck up the fucking new Neon. Anyways, yeah. Like, story-driven game and all that, and it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but there's some things about it where it's just like, okay. Like, I don't want to play this again. And it's such a long game to play a second time. But I think it's been long enough that there's a lot of things that would recapture my attention, and little bits of story that I wouldn't actually remember. Alright, we're good here. I hate how much harder it is to control on the turret. Gotta say, I'm gonna have to start looking at fucking getting back into school here pretty soon, which is gonna slow down the YouTube a little bit. I won't lie on that one, but at this point in time, I'm getting a little bit, well, I'm about halfway through my EI, so I gotta start getting serious about it and shit, but not only that, but fall is coming, and holy fuck, at this rate, at this point in time, if I was to try and buy all the games that I want coming out in fall, I'd probably go bankrupt. But, you know, I'll also say that's part of the reason why I gotta grind this shit away now. I gotta put my fucking, you know, put my... Well, not put my back into it, but you know what I mean. Put my thumbs into it. No, I've already skipped the system. What am I doing?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Sounds good, bro. I'm just gonna scan this planet so it fucking has a name. Because that's like, I haven't done it yet, and it drives me nuts that it constantly says unexplored when I've been here like 10 times. That's what I want. Lebedev's installation. Lebedev. Come here, bro.
Orbital flight engaged.
By all means, if anybody else out there would like to join into the chat, you're free and welcome. I know there's a couple of you watching the stream right now. Let's see, wait, what? Eagle is in the nest. Alright. Glide. Poof. There we go. Like, that's not a worrying sound at all. Hearing the creaking and croning of your ship is just... like, fucking... Ugh, not sketchy at all. Not sketchy at fucking all. I do like that it puts you a lot fucking closer to your landing pad on these planet landings than other stations. Yeah, it's probably gonna pop up the other way. Yeah. Oh, that was a little bit unnecessary. Not gonna lie, that was a little unnecessary. You didn't actually need to do the boost there. Fucking dog AI. Jumped the gun. I feel like you could have stopped it just by, like, pointing the opposite direction and accelerating as hard as you could. That red does look pretty sexy, I gotta say. God damn, it looks good.
Landing successful. Systems offline. Welcome, Commander.
Mission board. Hey, this looks a little promising. Kinda need to put more fucking weight capacity on this, because I could probably do a lot of these drops as well, making A, more money, and B, more rank. I don't really care about completing, like, continuing year shit. And that's the only one that really kind of pays well. I'll do these ones and shit, but, yeah. And see, once again, this guy, like, he's just here to collect missions. He's not actually here to give me anything. Away from keyboard, I believe is what he was saying. Although, well, no, I mean, technically he's probably away from his keyboard if his wife's girlfriend, whatever, yeah, wife is on the Xbox. But yeah, I always feel like wrong. Not wrong, but I feel like almost video game politically incorrect when I'm like sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I'm away from the controller. Or away from the keyboard. I'm just like, I want to say away from the controller. Oh, man. Well, I mean, we're probably going to end up scanning that fucking planet again anyway, so... Fuck you, mosquito. It's a dead fucking mosquito right there.
Incoming mission critical message.
What about you? Just planetary scans. Not really my thing. I also don't have any passenger craft, so I can't bring these guys along. But they always want to go to, like, crazy-ass places anyways, so fuck it. Anything else you want to give me? No? Nothing? Nothing? Gotcha. Anyways, yeah, I could take along those missions, but it just fills up my mission stack list, and that's not okay by me. It's not the end of the world, but it's not pleasant. Alright, off the new sing. Launch.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear to leave controlled airspace.
Landing gear retracted.
How are we looking? Cashed in a couple of missions. 35%.
Clear of port confines.
I mean, it's not the greatest progress, but it's fucking progress. I already know that this is gonna be just like, oh my god. Someone was saying that they managed, and granted this was like 2 months ago, but someone was saying that they had managed to grind away from like Chief Petty Officer, which is essentially where I am right now, I think, all the way up to rank 12 in 9 hours doing this, but like, without a massive amount of board hopping and some incredibly lucky RNG, I just don't see that being a thing.
Fuel scooping complete.
I sincerely don't. Oh, nope. Gorbatko's first. Come here, Gorbatko Terminal. I would like to land at you. All of these places are still in boom as well, so it's not like I'm not in the right state to be doing these missions. It's just, yeah, as it stands, I basically have to continue grinding away at what I can. And even board hopping, like from what I've tried, board hopping hasn't been stupidly successful for me. I've had a mission stack of like 20 here once so far. Which is actually why I considered going back to Cios and Sothis, but there's just really not a way for me to do that without doing a whole lot of board hopping, and then, as I mentioned before, that runs the gigantic risk of crashing the game and the stream. Fair enough. Don't you know it's all about the 35%, so I mean, it's progress. It's more money. So far. It's the travel time that gets me with this system. Or with this, like, set of things you can do. Yeah, he would be. I gotta say, that's another one that I fucking, I didn't even realize that I was stoked for, and, like, just kind of remembered while I was flipping through the pre-orders. But, South Park Stick of Truth is supposed to be coming out in the fall as well, and that's gonna be one of those games that I have to stream. I don't care how grungy, dirty, like, I will put a fucking 21 plus warning on it if I have to, but I will be streaming the shit out of that game. South Park Stick of Truth, and actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know. South Park, or not Stick of Truth, sorry, Fractured But Whole. Maybe. Whoa! What the fuck? Dude! Jesus Christ! That guy dropped out literally a nut hair in front of me. What the fuck was that shit about?
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, that was a little bit of a heart attack. Like, what the fuck? Pants are fine. I mean, this ship's not that expensive to replace. But the heart's pumping a little bit faster, that's for damn sure. Fucker came out of nowhere, just woof. Hi! Eat tailpipe. Fuck me. Definitely the closest anybody's dropped out next to me. By far the closest anybody has dropped out next to me. Like, look at the fucking... The Natural May Hit Liberty Party out of 20 missions. Jesus fucking Christ. And all of these delivery missions. Fuck me. Out of 15 missions, 8 are available. Like, fucking retarded. Allied to get that one. Haha, you're funny. Grab those. 4 units of HE suits.
Incoming mission critical message.
Annabeth, since you're talking about Fallout 4, I am fairly excited for Fallout in VR. That looks like it's going to be fairly interesting. Being able to actually, like, do your suit up, reload your gun, aim down the sights and shit. I feel like it's one of those novelties that'll wear off pretty quick, and I hope they give you the option of, like, opting out of that, but still, it's going to be pretty fucking cool. Actually, let's quickly go into the commodities and just see what's here. What do you have in stock? Hydrogen fuel... Insulating membranes, articulation motors, cobalt, gold, palladium, and silver. Ooh. You also have an exorbitant supply of it. I might just start ferrying gold back and forth as well. Wow, you guys actually have, like, all the resources here. HE suits. Oh, demand, not supply. Damn it. Telemetry suit, bio waste, non-lethal, yeah. Alright, fair enough. That's what it is, yeah. The Fallout VR is intended for PlayStation VR. That's why they showed it during E3. I'm a nut hair away from being allied with the Sirius Corporation. I'm not too worried about that one. If I was to go over to Cios and Sothis, I would have them allied within half an hour, I think. All it would take is like 2 passenger craft missions, because that's how I've been leveling them up. Their actual missions suck dick and take you a long ways away, but their passengers all want to go to, well, not all of them, but you know, a good chunk of them want to go to Sirius anyways. So, outfitting. Let's just quickly see what you have here for cargo capacity. If you have cargo capacity, I may consider slapping a bit of that shit on. But yeah, Annabeth, you never answered my question. What are you flying nowadays in Elite Dangerous? I know you got the game now. I know you've been focused on anime and shit, but what are you rocking? What do you have floating around in the infinite vastness of space? Do you have anything good here for cargo? You have a level 2 cargo rack, which is pretty shit to be fair, but I do have 2 level 2 slots that could have something in them. Oh, okay. Transfer store. Oh, wait. We are at Gorjetko or whatever the fuck. Yeah, we are. We're not at the planet place. I just want it to be in like a relatively easy place to remember. Transfer store free. Ooh, actually, shit. I can't get rid of the planetary vehicle hangar. Well, I guess I could technically get rid of the fuel scoop, but I'm gonna need that discovery scanner, I think. Also, if I remember correctly, I might even just put that back on, because, yeah, it's only a 4. Fuck me. No, I'm not gonna potentially have all my shit sit here for a 8 capacity increase on, what, 64? So that'd bring me to 72. Fuck that noise. 142.9k credits. Not bad. Well, I mean, you already know what I did, but yeah, personally, I like something that's a little bit more all-rounded. But, to each their own. And I mean, if you're just doing bounty hunting and shit, and combat, by all means, I get it. Bumping into my foot here. Alright. Well, that's a little bit disappointing. It's not the end of the world, but it sure fucking sucked. Ah. Should have named it the USS Manifest Destiny, Annabeth. Doesn't have to be big to have the right of God to go around and fuck shit up.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
Definitely an interesting choice going for a Viper for mining. Also, Annabeth, I'm not sure how much you've done it, but I did a bit of mining just to try and get the engineer unlocked, and I don't like it. Granted, to each their own, but yeah. You can turn a Viper is a combat ship. Pendlepants was doing alright in it. The only thing that Pendlepants was having a major issue with was, A, he didn't have cargo for, like, cargo missions, and he was doing missions alongside the bounty hunting. And B, his jump range was just horrendous. Did you do it because the ship is sexy? You did it because it looks beautiful, didn't it? To be fair, I will say... Haha, was that 10 Panty? Panty? I missed it. Was it a person or something? But yeah, Cobra, I gotta say, the one thing that I will hand off to the fucking Cobra, even with the Anaconda, when I break the shields... Stuff you mind. Oh, yeah, okay, I see what you're talking about, yeah. The stuff that I was mining was just random shit in a common reserve, unfortunately. I was just mining random shit because, yeah, engineer wanted me to mine refine 500 something, but that was taken for fucking ever. I need to find a, what is it? Pristine metallic ring to mine, and that should help, but yeah, it just takes so fucking long. Fair enough. See you when you get back, Annabeth. Cabrera's Claim. Also, sorry, you're gonna see blue here for a couple of seconds. Just triple checking. Now we're good. Complete. Holy fucking shit. I gotta say, I'm pretty fucking happy with my ability to approach places now. I mean, fuck, when I started doing the planet landing, I'd fucking end up like fucking 40 clicks out, and now I end up 4 clicks. I have improved.
You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
I think the 500 is worse than the 50. Granted, I've never, like, had to mine anything particular before like that, but yeah. I would feel that Celine Jean, or whatever the fuck her name is. Oh, hey, we're up to 40. Good times. Yeah, Celine Jean, 500 material, or minerals refined. Like, fuck off. Ugh. 25 down, 470 fucking 5 to go.
Docking confirmed. Power down your engines. Welcome, Commander.
I also got to take some of the mining lasers off of my Type 7 because the power distributor that it has just cannot keep up with it. Not even close. So I think I gotta drop it down to 2 mining lasers. I also need to swap it out and put, like, prospecting limpets on it as well. Wow, this station just jewed me hard. Oh, and they're not even to the right place. What the fuck? Come on, station. That's bad. Like, I got fucking just Jew-bagged. May as well redeem the intel packages. Why not? Combat bonds. Nope. Interstellar factors. Nope. Oh, wait. Actually. Hello. Oh, game. What have you done? Oh, the game might be frozen. At least that screen was. Oh, we're good. I'm glad I figured out how to fix that shit, because, yeah, if you don't fucking open up a different screen, you get locked in this one. Where was I now? Contacts, interstellar factors, payoff. It's doing it again. What the fuck? Like, I'm locked. It just will not let me pay off my bounties here now. I looked at it once, and I didn't fucking pay, And now they're like, fuck you. You don't get to do shit. And that still didn't fucking... engineers. Like, damn it. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Whatever, we'll do it when we come back, I guess. Still nothing. That's fucking bullshit. Alright. We're in open. Let's go solo. Let's see if that kind of helps clean up some of the lag that I've been experiencing. Don't crash the game. Thank you. I gotta say as well, like, the board hopping that I was doing earlier was not crashing the game, so I don't know if they've improved it or streamlined it or fixed some of it, and I don't want to jinx myself, but so far I just kind of get, like, stupid screens like that now instead of a full-blown crash. Me and Pendle Pants have also noticed, I don't know if you guys are getting it, Caster, you'll be able to answer this one if you're getting it on your side, but when you log out now, and like, if you're in a station, instead of just, like, logging straight out, we always end up, like, the station disappears, and you're, like, sort of free-floating in space, and you can see your, like, smoke trail or whatever kind of drifting off in one direction, and then it logs you out. But, like, the way it just loaded that was very strange. Cabrera's claim. Give me something better than what you did. That's not that much better. You're breaking my balls, game. You're breaking my motherfucking balls. Weirdo. Like, god damn it. They all want to go to Weirdo. I don't know. Maybe I'll look at that fucking place as well. Maybe it has something worthwhile. The little guide thing didn't say anything about it though, so I'm not really 100% sure what I want to think about it. We're gonna need to do some scanning. Fire groups.
Coupler disengaged. Clear to ascend.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah.
Landing gear retracted. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Way ahead is clear. Federal flight control signing off.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Cause yeah, no, like this place, I can already tell this place will be great when I can actually fucking stack enough missions to make it worthwhile, but like, for how long we've been here, we've bumped up 6%, which is pretty shit. I think the game's getting smart to our ideas, or I'm just getting like the shit end of the stick when it comes to the RNG. That's a possibility as well. This game tends to hate me a little bit that way. I mean, hell, we've had issues with engineers giving me, like, just the fucking dirtiest, nastiest fucking, like, why did I even bother spending my resource rolls on modifications and shit, too. Some days it loves me, but... yeah, 500 of anything, 50 tons of certain ore. Ooh. Yeah, I've been like when I did my math. Well, when I did my little sheet or whatever the fuck I want to call it for mine, like all the engineering that I want to do to the Conda slash Corvette, and not only was it stupidly expensive just for like 5 rolls or 10 rolls on specific items, but just the sheer amount of shit that I'm gonna have to collect is like, it's not gonna be pleasant. Not gonna enjoy it in the slightest. But on the bright side, I am currently collecting materials just for doing these missions, so that's fucking sweet. How's it looking? 490. I'm gonna have to drop my data pretty soon again. Yeah, I know. I know. So's the grind for the Corvette, though. I mean, realistically speaking, especially considering, as it stands, I'll probably be one of the first people in the Vet Club. What? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, the shield generator, I don't really want to do any upgrades to until I get prismatic, and I'm really not that far away from it. I should be getting, like, yeah, I was gonna say, I should be getting pop-ups for this shit. Where is it? Oh, way the fuck up there. God damn it. Nice. Yeah, no, the shields are definitely impressive. I know the cutter's got better shields, but the rest of the, it's really not that big of a difference from what I can see. Like, what I built, it's not a gigantic one. And I'll take the firepower to blow through a cutter's shields over the cutter just kind of sitting there and taking a beating.
Orbital flight engaged.
Why not just jump well, I guess because it's expensive as fuck, but I would just personally save up the money and then call it close. Because, yeah, 400 light years in a vet when you're jumping like 12 sucks. Fair enough. Yeah, even then, the amount of time that you spend in the Corvette just traveling, you could have made that 20 mil. But I see what you mean. 18 mil just to drive it somewhere for some upgrades is pretty steep.
Warning. You have entered a trespass zone. Trespass zone cleared.
Oh yay, trespass zones. I love them. what. It's like, why am I not finding anywhere to land? Oh, landing gear. That helps.
Landing gear deployed.
There we go. This is gonna kind of suck, though, because I'm gonna get a bounty for this. Kinda, yeah. Sure. Okay. Unless I find a public one to scan. Just gotta be stealthy with this neon red fucking scarab. That's all. That's fine. One right there. Also one in the building. Gotta love it when that happens. Private. Public. Yeah. Shouldn't get a bounty for this one unless they're watching me do it. Well, I mean, that could have gone better. Get me in and let's get the fuck out of Dodge.
Under attack.
Come on, load me up.
Integrity compromised.
Let's go.
Landing gear retracted.
Woo! Damn. Did I get a bounty out of that? Dormant bounties. No, I didn't. Alright. Well, I'm alright with that then. Certainly could have gotten better, but could have also gotten much, much worse.
Frameshift drive charging.
30 to 40 minute transfer time. I don't know. I mean, at 400 light years, it's like, what, 40? While you're transporting it, it would probably make a pretty, pretty effective bonus thing. Lebedev, let's go on off to here. 18. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's only like 20 jumps instead. Like 22, 24. Even then, I don't know. Money-wise, for the 24 jumps, it's not as worth it, but time-wise, it's about the same. And I mean, 20 jumps is a little bit more reasonable. 40 jumps just for upgrades is like, oh my fucking god. And honestly, I'll be like flat out honest here. I would probably have more money if I didn't spend so much money just transporting my ships around. Probably have like 25 to 50 million more, which really, I mean, it's a lot, but it's not that much. Not in this game. Yeah, exactly. I don't have any high expectations for a Corvette being super badass when it comes to jump distance and shit. Do 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 do. Gotten much better at the planet landings and approaches and shit. Huh. Yeah, I honestly like I'm on the fence about the FDR or the FDL. Sorry. I know it's a good ship. I know it's a fantastic ship, but I've gotten to the point now where I'm like, I'm shooting for bigger and better. Maybe get an FDL just so that I can have it at some point in time, just to like add it to the collection. But at this point in time, I feel like it'd be more of a collector item than anything.
Landing pad 10. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
Yeah, fair enough.
Deployed.
Descend to flight level 50. Landing complete. Engines disengaged. Greetings, Commander.
Fix myself up here.
Hull repaired.
Fix all the poor damage. Alrighty, bro. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far here. And 32 units of explosives. What the fuck are you blowing up? Yeah, I mean, there's no real point not to. 'Tis grinding my Empire rank instead of my Fed rank, but I'm gonna need that eventually too, so.
Incoming mission critical message.
Commodities, what do you have here? Let me just take a peek. Hydrogen fuel. Synthetic reagents, surface stabilizers. Ceramic composites. Insulating membrane polymers, superconductors and semiconductors, articulation motors, modular terminals. All the different types of fucking metals and shit again. Pretty much. Not a whole lot on this end though. Cryolite, lithium hydroxide, painite. Buying for 1. That's brutal. Oh, I was gonna say. So the guys were asking for AG suits. Could have brought some back with me, but meh. Oh, come on, man. Refresh the board. I know you can do it. Board refreshing just does not want to work that way anymore. Being a stuck-up bitch on it.
Ship detach complete. Climb to exit altitude when ready.
Landing gear retracted.
this is like the first time I've actually taken heat damage when jumping out of a planet. It's a rather neat touch. I didn't even notice it, but the PlayStation controllers, when you start overheating your ship, or like when it gets to the point where it's like meh, 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 the light on the front of the controller turns red, and then when you like cool it back off to normal temperatures, it goes back to a beigey color. I wonder what would happen if I got it like, if I was to fire a heatsink, get it ice cold. Does it turn my light blue? 07 Annabeth, welcome back. It does not. Alright, well that's fine. I mean, it's still kind of cool that it fucking goes red when it's overheating. I don't know if you noticed, Annabeth, but yeah, when you overheat your ship or you get it like into the red zone kind of deal, or close to the red zone, your light on the front of your controller changes. And then when you get it back to like normal kind of colder levels, it goes back to normal. Well, it goes back to beige. Yellow, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Incoming mission critical message.
Oh, really? You want me to do it a little bit quicker for you then? Whatever. 45. 45%. Fuck. It's gonna take so goddamn long. So goddamn long. Meh, whatever. I feel like I'm still getting attention when it comes right down to it, because the fact that I get like one dislike on pretty much every video and then a whole bunch of likes and shit like that kind of tells me that there's somebody who's either jealous or just doesn't like me or whatever, and is coming into every video just to do a dislike. Which, once again, I really don't give a shit, but you know, whatever. I'm also not so conceited that it's also just possible that there's at least one person who watches my stream every night who doesn't like it. Also, once again, whatever. 7 billion people in the world. If one person doesn't like it, that's fine. Plenty of other people to impress. Have fun with, bullshit with, all that fun stuff. Damn. Let's just quickly see. Oh, unfortunate. I was hoping the DJ was going to be on as well tonight, but so far neither one of them is. I guess it is fairly early for their time zone anyways, though, because it is only, what, 3:40 here, so... Oh, fuck, what is the time conversion over there? It's like 18 hours or some shit like that for me. Ahead. So yeah, it's like fucking take 8 hours off of that. I guess it is getting up there in time. I don't remember though. Plus DJ was in a different time zone than Scoon, and Scoon was in the time zone that actually did like the fucking daylight saving. It's super confusing over there, I gotta say. The fact that you guys have some places in Australia that do the daylight savings and some places that don't is just like, I don't know how the fuck you guys deal with that shit. I mean, I'm not a gigantic fan of it. I hate losing an hour of sleep, or, I mean, I don't mind gaining an hour of sleep. You're really not gaining it, it's just moving. But yeah, no, like, to me, it's just like trying to do that different across different parts of your fucking, your state would be such a nightmare. You sing. You sing. God damn, they're just not giving me the greatest of fucking rolls. Holy fuck. 1 out of 7. That's super awesome. Out of curiosity, what did that put me at? 49. Must not be. That's fine though. I mean, we'll figure it out eventually. Oh, you guys are paying good for the planet scans. Well, I mean, you're paying good for one of the planet scans. And 1 mission. Like, fuck right off with this shit. Why? Why you hating on me, game? Why you being a dickbag son of a fucking whore? If I crash, I apologize. I really shouldn't. The game has been getting quite a bit better about it, but like, fuck me. I got really good rolls there for a while, and now it's just like, ever since I started getting a couple of good rolls, and I decided that I was tired and needed to take a nap. And, yeah, when I came back, well, now that I've come back, it's just like, what the fuck is going on? This is bullshit. 1 mission, 1 fucking mission, that's it. And as I was saying too, like, I don't mind this place, and I do like the fact that there's more Federation mission givers, but wait for it, 1 out of 4. Like, there's not that much that I can do with that. 1 out of fucking 4 missions is acceptable. And then, perfect example of what I was saying before too, like, 2 plus 3, so if I was to grab every single job, if I could do every job and it was all good, that would be 5. This guy right here has 10 missions available for us. If I could do every mission comparatively, then these 2 mission givers don't even equal out to half of what this 1 mission giver is giving me. It bugs me, and I know it's just RNG. It's not like the game's fault or anything, but like, fuck me. Start giving me some better luck, game. Like, ugh. I'm sitting here, I'm busting my ass trying to get this fucking working, and you're just sitting up there laughing at me going, go fuck yourself. You can buy yourself a an Empire ship first. Although that makes me feel a little bit better, is that every single fucking mission that's here I can't do. But still, well, I mean, sorry, 2 of them I can do, but still, like I said, like, fucking just so annoying. Out of curiosity, and just to do some, you know, cleaning up of things, data. This needs to go down to like 30 or something, because, yeah. That can stay. I can go down by 6. I can go down by 16. $13. 15 for that. $21's really not that big of a deal. What up, though, Steve? Welcome back to the stream, bro. I apologize for yesterday. YouTube was having some fucking bullshit thing going on. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, bro. Could possibly even drop that by like another 10, but I'll just keep it. We've got 109 extra slots now, so we'll be able to start trying to, yeah. Stack on top of that some more. 264 out of 1,000, not gonna worry. 29 out of 64. I should probably sell some of this shit. I wish there was a sell all button. Like, why is that not a thing? Articulation motors for 8. Modular terminals, 8. Oh my god. Yeah. I really, like, I want a vet. Oh, no, I don't want to buy that shit. But I've been getting some really shitty fucking rolls for the mission board. And it's been Jew bagging the shit out of me. Let's see how it's going. Nah. 1. Awesome. And 11 for that guy. Like, that's what I'm saying. What the fuck? At this rate, I will more than likely end up with the fucking... Oh, no, not that. With the, At the rate things are going, I'll end up with the fucking cutter first.
Incoming mission critical message.
On various tunes? You mean on various videos, or just, like, by yourself with, or, like, in a crew? I'm not sure what you mean with, various tunes. I should probably go to the ground base first. Cabrera's Flame. See if I can't get any more missions out of it before I go down to the other planet to steal that shit. But yeah, there's a lot of fucking trade missions, and they go to various places, unfortunately. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, like I said, I wish I was getting some better rolls, because the game has basically started to hate me again.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And yeah, I will say, once again, since, you know, you guys are some of my more loyal perusers of videos, I am going to be talking to well, basically the government to get me back into school so that I can get, you know, a decent ticket so that I can make a decent wage. But once school starts, the videos will slow down a bit, and or their time, well, actually, almost guaranteedly, the time that I stream will change, unfortunately. Because I do streams all night, and the course that I want to take is a daytime course, so just putting that out there for you guys so you're aware. Stream times will probably become more regular on my time schedule, which is unfortunate because I know you guys are in your winter, but I need to get back to school in a relatively reasonable time frame here, and now is like the perfect time with the fact that, sadly enough, a good chunk of my fucking province is burnt down. It's a perfect time to go get my heavy equipment ticket so that I can help repair everything and make a whole bunch of money in the process. It's actually been getting a lot better with the crashes. Now it just shows me a stupid picture instead of crashing. But yeah, even with board hopping, I've had really terrible luck. But even then, like I said, I fully accept the fact that this is going to take me forever. Like, it's not something you should be able to get that easy and that quick. I'd be a little bit more upset if it was just like a, oh, hey, you want the vet? Here you go. Ah, fuck you. God damn it. This ship has been really piss poor at slowing down lately. Like, I've got the fucking marker in the blue, and 9 times out of 10, it's still going too fucking fast. That's probably just the amount of, like, practice that I've got in a condo right now. Speaking, though, I mean, yeah. Too much. Yeah, fair enough. Someone online was saying that they... Well, granted, this was PC and it was like 2 months ago, but apparently they got really nice and lucky with their fucking rolls, and they managed to get from rank 5 to rank 12 in 9 hours. So it's possible to do it faster, but you gotta have some serious fucking luck. That luck of the draw is super, super important. The other thing that I'm okay about with the fucking vet grind taking as long as it's going to is the fact that I need enough money to buy it anyways, and as it stands, I mean, I'm getting back up there, but
Okay, Commander.
93 is not the 190 that I'm gonna need to buy it, so.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Is there a different state for various factions in the same system? Because right now, everybody's saying that the system is in a boom. 07 Ultima, welcome back to the stream, bro. Oh, I kind of want to take a toke, but my poor cat is sitting, like, on the top, like, at the top of my fucking recliner, and if I get up right now, she's just gonna, like, she's a heavy cat, so she's going into the wall. Okay. Now, that's the other thing. The dynamic state of each faction changes Thursdays, does it not? The same day that the power plays flip over? Oh, I didn't realize it was each individual faction. The economy is strong right now, but not in a boom. That fucking blows. What about you? Economy is strong. Supply resources are plentiful. We are investing in a range of new products. You have one fucking mission out of here. Like, this... That's what I mean. Like, such shitty fucking mission shit. But the other places was at a boom, at least it was a little while ago. Ah, that would be why. Because, yeah, before I saw it was like, it was at a boom, and I was like, oh, fucking right. And then, yeah, now it's like, fuck you. No boom for you. Let's do a board jump. See if I can't find just one more mission. Like I said, guys, if it crashes, don't worry. I will start the stream immediately again. Like, no fucking hesitation. We were in private, and I did solo before that. So let's pop into open and see what we got going on in here. Hit me with some missions, you lazy bastards. Wow. Yeah, that seems kind of like it made sense too, because, well, granted, the last time I checked the state was before midnight, so I don't know if it swaps over at midnight or what, but before midnight I was getting better rolls and shit, that's for sure. When I was playing at like 6, 8 o'clock my time, I was getting way better rolls. Come here, missions. Weirac. Dude, like, what the fuck? You didn't even fucking swap up the missions, you son of a bitch. Yeah, exactly. You know what? That's a lot of the grindy shit, though, and that's why I try to keep the grindy shit out, but I knew that I needed to do some grinding tonight, so... That's also why this is a chat stream. It's not really like a serious fucking hardcore one. It's one where I was hoping that, you know, anybody that wants to can get in here and grind up credits and spam donations. Yeah. Are you talking credit donations or supply donations? Because I feel like the supply donations would still take a whole bunch of time just to, like, source the fucking supplies. Be a pain in the dick. I do like the fact that this place, like, these two places have a lot of gold, though. That's cool. Wow. Are you kidding me, boards? Like, fuck off. Like, oh my god, I can't even believe this shit. One fucking mission out of 3 mission givers. I have got the worst fucking luck while streaming, I tell you. Fucking tell you guys what. Yeah, that type of shit. Fair enough. 2 fucking hops, and every hop progressively got worse. The fuck?
Flight control signing off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, it's not like we don't have a half-decent stack of missions, but, like, fuck me, the grind is gonna be so real at, like, 3 missions, 4 missions a fucking station. And sadly enough, when I went over to, Cios and Sothis, it was the same goddamn thing. And that was after midnight, so... When we started the stream, we were actually hopping back. We were, like, halfway back from Cios and Sothis. And I decided to come here because, yeah, that one was just, like, taking its time to fucking refresh and shit. And this is a little bit of different missions, and, I don't know. There's a chance that we might end up abandoning this place and going over to Cios and Sothis and just doing some data deliveries there until we can get our main ship, the condo over there. Because the one thing that I was noticing that was really advancing my rank was the passenger craft missions, and I don't have the room on this ship to do it. But we're only at 50%, so we've gone up 15% in like 2 hours. That is a shit fucking rate of expansion. Ah, see, the thing that I was doing too, like the passenger missions, if you pick them up for the Federation, still ranks up your rank with the Federation, and there are plenty. So that was kind of my thing, is I was picking up the... Just one second here, I'm getting Commander Pendlepants here in a party. Oh, there we go, he's already started one. Well then. What up, though, bro?
Yo.
Yo. Anyways, yeah. Cios and Sothis is really good for... Well, it's been way better for my Federation rank than this place right now.
Well, that's good for the previous version of you.
Well, like, fuck, I've spent like a couple hours now, and I've ground like 15%, 20% worth of my rank up.
Another one of my friends called LeBrug has started playing Elite Dangerous too.
Nice. Yeah, Steve, once again, though, I'd have to get the fucking donation missions to pop up. I would donate. I've actually been donating when they're, like, reasonable prices and shit like that, but, yeah. I just got the party invite.
Wow. You were right on the money.
Well, I've got my notification settings, like, customized, so only when specific people log on will it tell me.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you can set it in, like, your personal settings, essentially, for each individual person, and then, yeah, you can add it through your settings so that when specific people log on, it gives you a notification. And then I have, like, a lot of my other notifications turned off.
Yeah.
I actually learned that one when I was fucking... I was doing Star Trek, the, like, free one with Scoon.
Oh, yeah, Star Trek Online or whatever it is.
Yeah, and fucking... I ended up getting into, like, this faction, and just the message spam that would go on was fucking crazy, and I had to figure out a way to, like, still have some of my notifications on and people on, but, like, get rid of the message thing, because holy fuck. Like 600 fucking people in this fucking community thing, and they're all commenting all the time. Every time I like log into my alt account and shit, I just get fucking swarmed with messages.
Yeah, I send you a notification to that alt account every time in case you drop out and have to use that one for some reason.
Yeah, no, I only ever use that for testing of various games, or because there's games that I previously purchased on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
so what skills do I need to know to complete this alien artifact mission?
Do I
need
not
to
even
know
really
how to
skills.
mine?
You just basically need to be able to follow the instructions of the guide. You also need to be able to drive your SRV, and it'll just kind of improve your skills more than anything.
Does the SRV need to survive long?
Yes. You do need to be able to keep
Okay,
your SRV
so-
in working condition while on the ground. However, when you put your SRV back into your ship, it repairs it.
Oh, okay.
Your main thing is that you may end up having to do a trip or two back for fuel. Unless you have, like, if you go into your right panel and then you go into your inventory, you go down to synthesis, there's SRV refill. If you have sulfur and phosphorus, you can just refill your tank.
Question number 2. Do I want to be doing this solo play or open play?
Doesn't matter.
Would it genuinely be more relaxing in solo play?
No. There's
Okay.
really not that many players doing it, and there's a lot of different paths that you can take. There's a lot of different alien bases on a lot of different planets. Which is why, like, the one that I did is, like, the one that was, like, it's not the most up-to-date, refined version. You know what I mean? Like, it had every scan, it had the whole fucking guide, but people have got it refined to, like, 4 to 6 hours now instead of 10.
Kush, are you using a different headset today?
Nope.
It is really getting fucked up. Like, it's like half the time you're just normal, and then suddenly it's like static and super loud, and it keeps dropping in and out like that.
Is this better?
Now it's normal.
Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of it
Much
just
less
has to do with the
quality,
fact
but-
that my fucking... Well, I have, like, my mic kind of pointed away from my mouth so I don't breathe onto it, because I got a bit of a big nose.
Okay, fair enough.
But it's not got the springiness it used to have, so I have to constantly fix it now.
I think it's the cables inside, maybe, then.
No, it's like a metal casing for, like, the band part, right? But oh well. If anything, that just gives me an excuse to replace this with a set of Tritons.
I'm using my iPad
Yeah,
as a controller
there's-
at the moment.
There was
Kinda
nobody
cool.
trolling anything when I was doing the mission there, Ultima. Apparently, this guy named Harry Potter is blowing up ships doing the mission currently, but that's only in PC, so you'll be fine. He can't come fuck your shit up in our system.
Oh, apparently that doesn't work anyway.
Alrighty, Steve.
Right,
Peace out in 07 and have a good day, bro. Try not to kill your boss. Don't go postal on us. Handbrake is on. Ooh, that's a hostile zone. Hmm.
Oh, come
Where he
on,
went
this place
then.
really doesn't have ship outfitting? Oh.
Oh, I can't even fucking pull up my, shit. Can't even pull up my turret this close.
Am I still wanted?
You possibly are, yeah.
2 hours and 29 minutes left.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be more than that
By the time I
anyways.
finish the alien artifact thing, yeah, it'll
Yeah,
be gone.
exactly.
And then I need to rush back in there to maintain my top 25% status.
Yeah.
Actually, let's find out how that's doing.
I'm at top 25 still.
Yeah, I assume
From what
more
Maudie
people
said,
would
though,
join
it
in
should
by
be
now.
recorded to a video as well.
So we're up to tier 7.5 now. And yeah, I'm still top 25. Oh,
Nice.
18
Also-
million, that's awesome. Plus global rewards.
Nice, yeah, exactly. And then when it hits tier
For me, that means a
fucking...
lot more.
When it hits tier 8, it'll go up even more. And it should. It's already halfway through tier 7. There's 2 days left. There's no
Yeah.
reason it shouldn't. But 07 Maudie, 07 Graham, welcome back to the stream, bros. Yes, Maudie, I was aware of that, but I've also noticed, because I'm not blowing myself up, I don't want a bounty. And if I was in one of those restricted areas, so I scanned the public data point with nobody watching me, but if I was to scan all of the private ones, then I feel like I probably would have gotten shot at and possibly got a bounty, and that would not have been pleasant. I'm a Thorgoid. Thargoid. I wonder if we'll get, like, power play shit like that, like, if it's gonna be kind of fucked up. Oh, unlock. Need to go to here first. There we go. Yeah, that's Marty. That's what I've noticed too. Is you just kind of get in, scan, and get out. Um, but like I said, I just scan the public one and get out of the restricted zone. I don't like getting shot at. This thing's only got class 3 shields too. The last time we started getting shot at, I only had like 70% hull when I got the fuck out. So I don't really want to like risk
Yeah,
my shit getting
my
blown
bad.
up. No, I was ASPX, not the Conda.
Oh, right.
Conda was at like 15% health, not 70, which is why I reinforced its armor. So I don't have to worry about that happening as badly. I was actually trying to scan that one data tower from outside the area, but I couldn't get the right angle on it to get the scan, and I was too close to my ship to pull out the turrets to fucking look up with. So I had to get in from a different angle to try and get the scan off, but yeah. Not yet. Kitty, you might have to get off the back of the chair here. I would like to have my toque. Oh, it's one of my fatter cats, and she's like right on the fucking the edge of my chair, and it's a rocking chair. It's a
Yeah.
lazy boy, so if I get up, she's getting off. Yeah, I should have dismissed the ship before. I just fucking hate how far away it lands from you. It does not like to land near any type of installation. It just basically tells you to go fuck yourself. But I've also
Sometimes the
noticed
tank engine of
when I'm like
sci-fi.
picking what I want to go like scan, if I choose building instead of outpost, 9 times out of 10 it's not a restricted zone. Which is something that's like super fucking helpful to know when you're doing those things. Sometimes they're still restricted zones, but most of the time the building ones aren't and the outposts are. If you want it sometime there, Pendle Pants, if you're not busy, I will tell you basically when I start, and you can see how I approach a planet.
Yeah, okay.
Because I've gotten to the point now where, for the most part, like it's not all the time, but a lot of the times I can end up coming in and land, well, I end up about 4 kilometers away from the base when I drop out of glide.
That's pretty good, yeah.
Search zones are a little bit different because you actually have to like follow the search zone around and shit, but yeah. Not far enough away. Don't want to initiate
30
the glide
seconds
that
out
early.
from the nearest station with an outfitting service.
30 seconds. You mean 300 light seconds, or just like a couple hundred light seconds? A couple thousand light seconds?
Couple hundred, yeah. It was 1,000. No, it was over 3,000 megameters or 3,000 light seconds away earlier, and now I'm just zooming up to it.
Nice.
Full throttle.
Get into that planetary glide mode. You could have watched this one, but A, I kind of guffed it up a little bit, and B, I was already like 2/3 of the way into it.
Yeah.
It really isn't that difficult, and once you have like the idea of how to do it, it's really easy to replicate.
Last time I was only, what was it, 100 k's away, so I'm getting better.
Nice.
I just don't know
I
how to
am
judge like,
dropping
where
out
I
of
should be
glide.
crashing.
I am 5 kilometers away.
5 kilometers. Okay, so that's probably where I'm going wrong. I'm dropping out of glide too soon.
Yeah, well, just knowing how to glide and what the rules for glide are. You want to make sure you're lined up with your target before you start your actual gliding process, because you really don't have a whole lot in the way of maneuverability at that point.
Landing authorized.
Alright, big fat cat.
Yeah.
Automated
Come on,
drive
kitties.
now in
You need to
progress.
wake up a little bit. Yeah. Wake up here. Ready?
Landing gear deployed.
There he goes. You're fine.
New home station must be massive.
Hmm?
New home station. Oh yeah, didn't they just update this game actually, come to think of it?
Did they?
Yeah, I just got an
I'm
update
not
thing.
sure. Oh, maybe. Must have done it when I was in rest mode for me. I'll be 1 second, guys.
drop
I'm just
out-
taking a bong toke while this auto docks.
Landing complete. Systems offline. Enjoy your stay, Commander.
See, I'm almost tempted to come do the alien base mission with you because I could use the extra 200 million, but I'm not going to subject the stream to that shit again. You can do it as many times as you want, though. There's no, like, limit to it. You can go back and do it again and again and again and again and again until you got a billion. Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
It's just one of those missions where you don't want to do it again and again. Like, by the time you're done, you're going to be like, okay, fuck this mission for, like, at least a month. Well, maybe not quite that extreme, but you know what I mean? Like, fuck this mission for at least
You're
a
making
week.
me really look forward to the next 5 hours.
It's just a lot of the same shit over and over again. That's the only, like, hardcore major problem I have with it. It's just fucking repetitive. But, I can tell you now, if I would have been in a party with you and DJ or just one of you guys while I was doing it, it would have been way better. Oh, what? So you only make 110 mil now? That's fucking bullshit. No, 111. Marty's saying that apparently the bonus was nerfed to only 10 mil instead of 100 mil. Because people were spamming it, apparently. You still make 101 million for the scans. You make 1 million per scan, so...
Yeah, it's still worth doing to me. Bit annoying. Did they at least add a new mission? That's crazy, or...?
No. Not as far as I'm aware. But they are soon. Like, the fucking Thorgold invasion is almost here.
Before I get to them. I always have things nerfed out from under my feet. I swear. Even with Star Wars Battlefront when the DLCs came out, Lando glitching and all that crap, I figured out way too late that I could have used the Lando glitch to finish all those bloody trophies I needed. Like, I'd never use it online, that's bullshit, but still.
Yeah. Depends on what kind of an online game. Competitive games, I've never been about fucking cheating or glitching or any of that shit.
Okay. No, not shipyard.
Which
outfitting.
is, yeah, why I'm so upset with what they're doing with the fucking Battlefront 2. Because, yeah, like, you've played Andromeda. You know how the pack system works, right? It's essentially the same thing, except you don't unlock characters and you don't unlock weapons that way. Your weapon unlocks and shit like that are still skill-based, but any boost that you get to your weapon, any boost you get to your shield, any new ability has to be unlocked through those crates. And there's varying rarity crates. So you either have to grind like a motherfucker with just pure skill to try and get one of those rare crates, or you can buy 5 of them for $100. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. He hasn't done the mission yet, Marty. He's planning to do it.
Yeah, which is exactly why I'm raging.
But yeah, MEENE is where you want to go when you're ready.
Yeah,
And then,
I'm
yeah,
just
when
getting,
you'll be able to
What?
see what it says.
what optionals should I have? Do I need a lot of cargo space?
You do need a bit of cargo space. You do need, I believe, 10 cargo space. But that's it.
Oh, but if I have 32 now, that's fine.
That's fine, yeah. You won't need a whole lot of cargo
Okay,
space.
so I can actually get rid of one of those, can't I?
You could, yes.
If I wanted to.
Don't forget your copy.
I'm just
then.
thinking about what I should take with me.
12 slots. But yeah, you're good. Make sure. I thought it was 5 artifacts times 2. It might be 6. I could be wrong.
That's alright, either way I've got
But
enough.
you're also going to need the guide that was only like 4 hours or whatever. You're going to have to search for that. I don't have like a... I could give you the link to the one that I did, but it's going to take you longer than 4 hours.
I should maybe take spare fuel.
Not really. I mean, if you really want to, but you did buy a better fuel scoop.
Yes, I do.
and you're gonna be like jumping 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 jumps for you kind of deal, and then you're gonna be at a new planet anyways. But there are no there's not really like any stations in the planet systems that you go to, so you know eventually you're gonna have to refill your SRV, or you're gonna have to refill your ship with something. Okay, there is a shorter route on that site now. Good times. But yeah, the site tells you what planets to go to and shit like that, and I can kind of answer all the questions that I had during the last one, the last attempt. You are going to require an SRV though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to figure out which bloody. I can't transfer my other SRV hangar. Apparently, I don't know what happened to it.
It doesn't come with your ship. It's probably at a different station, so you'd have to go to stored modules and then transfer. Or just buy a new one. But transferring it is going to cost you money and time. But it'll tell you where it is, too. So, I mean, if it's like 2 jumps away, you may as well just hop over there and grab it, right? If you want to do it that way.
I'll
Oh,
just grab
what the
two hangs
fuck?
and be done with it. It's not like it costs a
Oh,
fortune
man.
anyway.
It just popped up and said, update. Yeah, not connected to internet. Please check your connection. So now it's going to make me update, guys. Unfortunate.
Oh, should I do that first, maybe? The update.
If you haven't done your update, then yeah, it'd probably be a good idea as well, or it's going to kick you out like it just did me. Luckily, I've been running my stream for like 2.5 hours or so now, so. But yeah, we'll have to end this here, guys. I will do the update real quick, and then we will be back with the next episode. I apologize for that. I didn't realize there was a patch today. I really should start keeping a little bit more of an eye on that shit. But regardless, I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode in the series so far. If you have, do the solid, hit that like button, leave a comment, your thoughts, critiques, criticisms, what kind of games you'd like to see featured on the channel, and how you found the channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already, a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation, and as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games so we can continue to grow the community as a whole. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys. I will see you a little bit after the patch, and if you guys are curious, Pendle Pants here should be streaming pretty soon, and his YouTube channel is German Turtle, so if you want to check out his side of things, by all means. But he is going to be doing Rom Toss, so, you know. Sorry, bro, it's bad. It's not too bad when you're new to it, but it's bad. Peace out, guys. I'll see you.